Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited about today's video because I'm doing an Eid special makeup tutorial. So this is the look that I came up with. I know it's maybe a little too much for some of you, but you can always adjust the look according to your preference. If you want to tone it down a little bit, you can skip the red lipstick and go for a nude shade. And of course, with my jewelry and everything, I know it's a little too much, but I really wanted to wear everything because I don't really get the chance to wear all these jewelries anymore. So if you want to keep it simple, lose the jewelry and maybe the red lipstick, and I think it would be quite wearable, at least for Eid. So I hope you enjoyed the look, and without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I'm starting off with this Pixi Rose Oil blend. My skin is extremely dry, so I need a facial oil to moisturize it. But if you don't want it, then you can completely skip it, especially if you're in Bangladesh. I know it's really hot and humid there. You probably don't need an oil. And then to moisturize my lips, I'm using this Palmer's Lip Butter. To prime my eyelids, I'm using this Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm applying a very thin layer all over my eyelids. This is gonna prevent any creasing and also help the eyeshadows last longer. Then I'm going in with this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Neutraliser, and I'm applying it all over my lid to just cancel out the darkness and give me a blank canvas. Next up, I'm using this loose powder to set the concealer on my eyelid so that there's no creasing. For my eyeshadows, at first I'm using the Saharan 2 palette from Juvia's Place, and from here I'm taking this dark burgundy magenta sort of a shade with a Sigma E25 blending brush, and mainly I'm applying it on the outer corner and then I'm bringing it into my crease. Next up, I'm taking this MakeupGeek Chickedee eyeshadow, and with a Zoeva blending brush, I'm applying it on my crease. I'm basically trying to blend out the edge of the previous shade that I applied. Next, I'm taking this dark chocolatey shade with another Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm applying it on my outer corner just to deepen it up and to add some more definition. Now to darken up my outer corner even further, I'm using this matte black eyeshadow from Flormar, and I'm applying it with a pointy blending brush from Sigma. Then I'm again going back with MakeupGeek Chickedee and blending out my crease shades even further. The key to any good eye look is blending, so blend till your arms hurt. And now I'm going in with a clean brush, there's no product at all, and I'm again going over my crease just to blend it out even further. And now I'm using this NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and I'm applying it on my lid. This is going to help the lid shade pop even more and make it look more pigmented. And I'm using a synthetic concealer brush to blend it out. Now I'm using this e.l.f. glitter glue, and I'm applying just a tiny bit on my lid so that the next pigment that I'm gonna be using sticks well. Next up, I'm using this MakeupGeek pigment in the shade Utopia, and I'm applying it with my finger all over my lid. This shade is so gorgeous. And then to deepen up my outer corner even further, I'm using the same black matte eyeshadow that I had applied earlier. Now it's time to clean up all the fallout. That's why I didn't do my face makeup first, because pigments can be really messy. So doing the eye makeup at first is the best option. So I'm using this Pixi makeup wipe to clean everything up. And I'm again using a little bit of the Pixi Rose Blend Oil because I want my skin to look glowy and dewy. Next up, for my primer, I'm using the Smashbox Photofinish primer, and I'm applying it mainly on my T-zone because in this area I have some uneven texture. And for my foundation today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Natural Beige. So I'm applying small dots all over my face with my finger at first, and then I'm gonna use a damp beauty blender to blend everything out. In this way, I get an even coverage all over my face without using a lot of product. And just look how dewy my skin looks thanks to the oil that I applied earlier. And for my concealer, I'm using my favorite Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade medium and I'm applying a little bit underneath my eyes in a triangular shape, on my chin, my nose bridge, and a little bit on my forehead as well. And I'm again using the same damp beauty blender to blend everything out. I'm not really trying to get a very highlighted look, so the concealer isn't that lighter than my actual skin tone. And somehow I lost the footage of me setting the concealer, but I've used the same powder that I've used before and I applied it with the same beauty blender. To highlight my inner corner, I'm using MakeupGeek foiled eyeshadow in the shade Magic Act. And now to line my waterline, I'm using this Pixi eyeliner pencil. This one is really good to tight line and also for your waterline. And then I'm again using the burgundy shade from the Juvia's Place palette to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm blending out the lower lash line even further using the shade Chickedee from MakeupGeek. And then to line my lash line, I'm using the Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked. So I just jumped off camera and applied my Jands lashes in the style Moulvibazar and filled in my brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Dark. And next up to contour, I'm using the Balm's Bahama Mama bronzer, and with a Real Techniques contouring brush, I'm applying it on the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm also applying a little bit on my jawline just to get rid of my double chin and give me a chiseled look, and also a little bit on the forehead as well as the sides of my nose. For my nose contouring, I'm using a much thinner brush from Real Techniques as well. And for my blush, I'm using this Milani Baked blush in the shade Rose d'Oro, and with a Sigma blush brush, I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks. And to highlight my face, I'm using Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm applying it on the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm also gonna apply it on my nose bridge, the tip of my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and just a tiny bit on the chin and forehead as well. Now it's time for the lips. So at first I'm lining my lips with this red lip liner, and then I'm gonna fill it in with Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Red Velvet. And now to get rid of the powderiness and to set my makeup so that it lasts all day, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So this is the finished look. I absolutely love the eye makeup, how it turned out. It looks really gorgeous. I'm not really sure about the red lipstick. If you want, you can completely skip it and go for nude. I'm actually thinking if I should remove it and apply a nude. So I just had to try on a nude shade just to see how it looks. So I think it looks really good. It looks much more wearable. So if you want to try out a nude lipstick, I've used the Dose of Color Truffle, and I've mixed a bit of this LA Girl matte lipstick. This is in the shade Fleur. And for the comment of this video, it's right here. Thank you so much for commenting. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family so that I can reach more people. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the small bell icon so that you get notification every time I upload a video. And if you want to see some previous Eid makeup tutorials, then click right here. And until next time, take care and bye bye.